I'm good.
Yeah. Good.
I was gonna ask you, what is the form that the one day showing?
The buyer broker showing agreement.
Okay, that's what it is, and then
Yep. Just that if you're doing one day, agreement to show, that's all. Agreement to show.
Jess, did you get one? You're doing it?
well, my friend, remember the one that I was telling you how it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, she's just been really weird because like she's a high D, she wants to be involved in anything, and every time I try and like get information, which she brings up her parents coming, she's brought it up like 8 times. Like my parents are coming, and I'm like trying to get information from her, like, hey, the first time I was like, yeah, give me your parents' information and I could like, find out what they're looking for, all this stuff, and then she just like backtracks, and it's like, oh, okay, well, let me check, like let me see what they say, and it's just like I know how she is, and she's very like she wants to be like involved in everything. And
Who's buying the house? Her or them?
well, it's her, and her mom and her sister wants to come too, so she wants to buy her own house too, so it could be, like two transactions.
Fantastic.
But
Did you
yeah,
ask her to start you guys on a group chat? Like with her included?
yeah, and then but then I told her this yesterday because she came to my house, and she's like, oh yeah, I don't know if I want to be involved, but it's like I know she does. Like,
Then call her on it. Like, are you sure you like to be involved in everything?
yeah, and then I was like telling her too. I was like, okay, well, like give me your sister's and your mom's email and I'll send them the contract, and she was like kind of saying like, oh yeah, like, kind of like she just keeps backpedaling. But I was like, I'll do the one day showing, it's just something that we have to do. Uh, and I told
It's
her,
yeah, it's the mom and sister buying, but this your friend is the one that introduced you.
yeah, I've known her for a while. She's
Okay.
actually coming to my house like in like 30 minutes again.
Just ask her, dude, why are you being difficult?
Yeah, I know. It's like I would rather just do the one day showing and then I could just get more information out of them. I'm like, I don't want to push anything. And that's like my thing. I'm like, am I like forcing this? I was telling my husband and he's like, she keeps bringing it up to you, and I'm like, I know, but it's just so confusing because she's making it seem like I'm bringing it up and trying to get information out of her when she's the one bringing it up.
So what if you asked her directly? Like when she's there, why don't you say, "Hey, listen, you guys have mentioned a couple times now that they're interested in buying a house, and I know you're so good at coordinating things and helping everybody. How would you like this to go? Because I'd really like to get some momentum going with them."
Yeah, well, texted me their email yesterday.
Oh, good.
And she told me they're looking for a 3 bedroom, 2 bath new build home. So I'm gonna reach out. I have all the new builds that you gave me, Christina, and I'm gonna reach out to them and try and set up an appointment on Friday for both of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told her too. I'm like, I will do because I had like brought up the agreement. She was kind of, like the contract. She was kind of like freaking out, and I was like, I'll do the one day, and then if you guys decide to move forward, then we could do the other one.
What'd
Um,
she freak out by? Or like what'd she say?
well, she was just like, yeah, like kind of like backpedaling it. I don't know if they want to move. Like, I don't know if it's gonna like they're gonna want to like move here, And I'm like, I totally understand that, and I don't want to force anything. You know what I mean? And freak your parents out. I don't know. It's just like a constant like backpedaling. That's why I'm like kind of excited just to see them because I could just like talk to them.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had that
Pre
opportunity.
pre-register them with those builders
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Like do
Not
it
just
now, like
like
before she gets there, because that way she doesn't like, oh, we can't make it, and then they squirrel off to the new builds by themselves.
Oh no.
yeah.
She said that they like she's like I told her I'm like I'm gonna set up some appointments for you guys and I'll text you it all, and she was just like, okay, yeah, it works. But yeah, she told me too, she set up like times that they could go look, and that's why I had texted you yesterday, Dan, because I have an open house on Friday and I was freaking out. I'm like, I have an open house and like this is the only day they could do it in the time because they want to go do like tourist stuff, go to Bisbee and all that.
Do you have someone else doing your open house then? So you could go do it?
No, but Dan told me that I could cancel it. I feel really bad. I'm like, is that gonna make me look
Who's
bad?
it for?
It's for the Honest Companies, Chris Warren.
Honest offers? No, they'll have a million other people doing it. Just tell them, like, if you haven't already, just be like, hey, like, they will 100% understand. I have a showing opportunity with an out-of-state buyer. I have to jump on this. I can't do this. Do you guys want to cancel it? Do you want to get somebody else? 100% they'll understand.
Okay.
Feel bad. Well, good morning.
Good
morning.
morning.
The win is we're working. Good morning, Mara, Adriana, Alexa, Lydia, Justin. Thank you for not taking my call or not calling me back yesterday. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Christina. What other wins are there? And then we'll jump back in this conversation because it's Wednesday. We're going to talk about it.
Finished a poll yesterday, and then we had an award ceremony for the office, and I
Yeah.
got the Quantum Leap Award. And
What is that?
a Quantum Leap Award?
Yeah.
I guess out of office, like me making like the small incremental changes, like really boosted my business in a big way.
Don't downplay yourself, Joanne. You got a freaking award because you're a baddie.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Jason's chiming in. He's going to tell you the same thing. Oh, maybe you just wanted to see everyone to see his face.
Maybe. You guys want to see the disappointment of AI?
Yeah, they do. They really do.
You guys ready for this? Okay. We talk about using AI a lot to help our businesses and stuff like that. But it's not a replacement for everything, right? I tried doing the same thing Christina did with hers. And I'm a sharp dressed man. Look at that. Look at that sharp dressed man. That man's head is too big for that man's body. Okay?
At least they took the hair off.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is the disappointment of AI.
But you're frozen. I can't see it. Or maybe I'm frozen.
Maybe you're frozen. Jason can see it.
Did he?
Yeah, I saw it. That's funny.
That's a hair. I kind of laugh at that for sure. I'm like, oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez.
That's your new profile photo for your contact in my phone.
I sent it to you yesterday. I sent Christina the text. I'm like, this is disappointing.
Wait, what app did you use?
The app is called Momo. It works if you're like a normal sized human being.
Is that what you used, Christina, for you?
Yeah.
Christina's looks really good, and I'm like, wow, you look really good in these photos. She's like, it's AI, and I was like, what?
Yeah, so definitely an interesting collection of things. And then I did this. This looks like my best friend Steve.
That's hilarious. I love
This
that.
this is Dan at 195 pounds. I've never been 195 pounds. It's just funny to me how AI is like, you need hair. Now I'm balding.
I was gonna say that guy needs to just hang it up.
All right. Well, that's the shenanigans for today, guys. Thank you for being open to the possibility of greatness. Laugh at real estate. Embrace the silliness of it all because creativity creates difference, right? We want to be different. So, because it's Wednesday, I want to talk about objections. What objections, what conversations, what tough interactions have you had? We already kind of started off with Jessica's thing with the difficult non-committal. She's fine setting up appointments, setting up showings, setting up this, and that. It sounds like they're not serious on moving quite yet, but it could be.
She doesn't even know. She hasn't even gotten. She's just dealing with the gatekeeper.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's tough.
Yeah, she kind of like told me that her mom and dad really want to move over here, but they babysit the sister's daughter. So that's kind of what's holding them back. But my friend was telling me, she's like, I want them just to come. They've already gotten an appraisal on their house and all this stuff, the parents. So they're kind of just like waiting on the sister. And I don't know if the sister's scared, but the sister says she wants to move over here, but hasn't like taken any steps. She has a house as well. But she says it's her sister's husband that doesn't want them
And
to
where
come.
do they live?
They live in LA, like
Yeah,
Riverside
they
area.
want to get away from LA for sure.
Well, their house is really old and it has like a lot of issues. So she's like, you guys could sell your house, make a bunch of profit because they got the house for free. It's paid off from his dad.
Okay.
And move over here and pay cash for a brand new house that doesn't have any issues at all. But he just, I guess she says he makes a lot of like excuses like I need to fix up my house first and or I want to rent it out and the dad ended up finding somebody to rent it out but he ended up like backtracking and like saying like oh no, you know.
Are they working with one of your fantastic referral partner agents out there?
Um I'm going to bring that up this week.
Might be a good resource for them to get that ball rolling on that side, or just get a professional out there,
Yeah.
that can help them look at all the different angles.
Yeah, I need to do that because like yeah, I just haven't like she just like hasn't been really giving me information and I'm like trying to pull her teeth, but she brings it up. But every time I ask a question, it's like she like tries to backtrack, you know? Like I don't know, I need to run this through my parents or, you know?
Yeah, it sounds you're talking to her, which is good to start the conversation. But unfortunately, she can't make any decisions, so she's kind of hunting without a license. She doesn't have the authority to say things or help. So I'm glad you get the chance to talk to the actual end users and having that conversation. Because if you can get it sold on the mom and dad, they can probably push brother and or brother-in-law and sister to make the move.
Pre-game ahead of time, Jess, if you can figure out who, if there's someone on this call or whoever is in that area that you can connect them with, is a good person, and have that ready. And then that way you can be like, I have a fantastic referral partner out there, so and so, and just kind of highlight that and just say, I think that'd be a great person to talk to out there. But in the meantime, let's go look at some of these amazing houses out here and all the reasons why you guys should move here. Yay.
Yay. Just don't let them buy whatever in the Liberace hell Jim just sent me is.
Dude, that thing is terrible.
So Jim sent me the ugliest $1.7 million house, and he is right. It's hideous. But I think the thing on this one, Jessica, is show them the potential. Right now, that's what the whole point of a showing agreement is it's non-committal, just allowing us to go out and look at some opportunities. Because if you decide you do want to move to the area, you're going to be well informed to make a good decision. Plus, you've got an idea of how far your money's going to go here. Real damn far. You can sell a broom closet in California and buy an estate in Tucson. Well, actually, that used to be that way, but now it's like you can buy a nice ranch house. So, what other things you working on? Is it just Christina and Jess working?
I have something else.
I know, and so I'm just wondering if it's working.
I know, but my friend just told me yesterday that they're moving, they're in the military, and I told them, oh, I could refer you to somebody. And they're like, yeah, that would be great.
Where are they going?
They're going to Washington.
Okay, what part?
Or
Washington's a big
DC.
state.
Huh?
What part?
It's I forgot what the base is called, but she told me. She's actually at my house here right now. She's upstairs.
Washington State.
Yeah.
I have pretty much referral partners all over that state if you want a referral.
Yeah, I would love that. I'm gonna find out, I'm gonna confirm the base and then
What branch of service?
Air Force. She said told me it's connected to the Army base.
The joint base. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably the one.
Joint Base Lewis McChord.
McChord. It's McChord. Yeah.
McChord. So, Army base formed the merger of Fort Lewis and McChord Air Force Base back in 2010. Doesn't tell me where the fuck it's at. Pierce, Washington. Pierce County, Washington, south of Tacoma. There you go. Always ask when your friends or family are moving somewhere, you can get them a referral. Always. Did you guys know that there's referral partners on this call that live in other states too? So just so you know. So work with Christina on that, Jess. I love it. You got things moving. What was it, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago? You asked me, like, I just feel like I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, just give it time.
You guys have clients on this call too.
Yeah, Jim wants to buy another investment property. We actually looked at one yesterday. We looked at a 2-bedroom open door that's down the street from Mikey's house last night.
Do you
know
want
what
a property in Tennessee, Jim?
Depends where.
Centerville, Tennessee. It's about an hour southeast of Nashville.
There you go.
Give me a call. Send me the info.
Okay, I will. My mom's got some cash offers on it. She kind of wants to just do it that way versus put it on the market.
How much does you want for it? Like, what's the lowest she'll take?
That we'll have to see. But put something in writing and we'll present it. But she does have she's got like 2 offers from those, whatever the Tennessee equivalent is of those We Buy Ugly homes, except it's not an ugly home. It's a horse property on 9 acres with a cute house.
I need like an Airbnb type property.
Yeah, it's got a like half completed tiny house on the property
Oh, that's
out
cool.
in the wilderness in Tennessee. It's beautiful.
That sounds to me like you can Airbnb the small house, long-term rent the main house with horse stables.
Yep.
Because horse boarding itself is stupid expensive. If
Yep.
you can just get someone that wants to rent a house with horses, boom.
They rent
That'll
for
pay
$3 grand out there.
And then solar farm the rest of the lot.
There you go. And I put an offer in writing for you, Christina. It's in the chat.
Is it on the napkin?
You said put it in writing, so I put it in the chat.
Take
Is-
that.
Jim, I have one that is actually an Airbnb by the university. It's a 3-2 condo type thing with no HOA.
There you go.
Give me that one too.
No HOA on a condo?
Lydia?
I know it's weird. It's really weird, but there is no HOA for this condo.
Share the info.
Yep.
He's got his phone number in his ID so that you can text him the information, you can call him the information. This is how we connect people, friends.
Lydia, is that one listed already?
Yeah, it's actually Donna Reed's listing
Oh, is it the one Eric was at with that cool like wood ceiling?
on Forgis. Yeah, it's really freaking cool, and it's right near Postino's and Culinary Dropout and all those.
What's that list? What's the price on it?
It's a range 238 to 245.
Congrats, Lydia, on your first listing. I saw that
Thank
post.
you, Jason. I appreciate you.
I might have to be ready for that. I'm gonna look that up.
Which one? The Airbnb? It's gonna be really. It's a really cool. It's a cool spot. She did a great job with it.
I'm gonna look it up.
Very good. Well, guy, I love that we're bringing connections here, but also speak up. This is the opportunity for the other, 7 of you without cameras on to get conversations stuff happening. But
Can I ask a question?
yeah, so Furgus, it's 2510 North Forgius Avenue.
Oh, Joanne's got a flat tire.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, you gotta hit a pothole and junk.
Some good old California roads.
Just like the universe, man. They're like, oh, did you just win an award? Here's a flat tire in your face.
It's completely flat. I gotta go call AAA right now.
I mean, why is she selling this? This looks like it would be a money maker.
Don't
Which
look
is
at it anymore.
gorgeous.
I have got somebody. I'm gonna go look at it.
It is a moneymaker. It's actually difficult to schedule open houses because she's got it booked,
It's got to be a cash buyer or 20% down unwarranted condo buyer.
and that's because of the no HOA.
That's
Wait,
why
break that down for me. What is that? I know cash buyer. What's the other thing you just said?
Non-warranted, which means you can't get traditional financing
Oh, why? Is this a co-op?
because
What is this? Black magic.
it doesn't have an HOA. And there is no
HOA.
association, so it's
Mhm.
weird. That's
Oh,
Put the
bad.
address in the chat, Lydia.
Oh yes, sir. Doing it right now.
Please, please.
Okay, I got a question while you guys are working on that. Dan and group, if I have a house that's set to close tomorrow, and I followed up on a bunch of repairs that we negotiated for the seller to take care of. I've got the buyer. What if they don't have something done?
Then it becomes a cure notice to get the things remedied, and you hold the recording. What's not done? Is it large or is it minor?
I believe it may be replacing a sewer cleanout.
Okay. Is it scheduled?
I'm waiting to find out.
Okay. So in those situations, I would look at how large the repair is. Is it feasible to get done in a day? Is it going to create additional work? Like if, let's say it's like an interior wall, they have to fix something, and there might be like it's a rat's nest and it opens a can of worms. Those are things like I'm gonna push closing a couple days unless I know it's scheduled and like they can get it done today. Our only real power as a buyer's side in those situations is to hold recording.
Yeah, the sellers are the reason we have this timed the way that we do is because the sellers are under contract and they're closing on the 1st of April. So they were supposed to close Thursday. They need the funds from that to close on their other place. And
Sounds
I
like it'd be important for them to get the work done.
crickets from the listing agent.
And we've had crickets from him the whole time, though.
Pretty much. Yep.
Kind of a garbage agent. Not a garbage agent. I don't want to disparage, but the communication has been trash, and I can say that because it's factual. So that would be my thing is call, text, email right now, blow them up. Hey, this isn't done. We're supposed to close today.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold recording until this work's done.
Yeah, I've done everything short of saying that last sentence, and that's the one I'm going to have to say today.
And that's why you fill out the final walkthrough as a cure notice. The final walkthrough form in Arizona, if it's any of the disapproved items or any of the items agreed upon for repair are not done, it becomes a cure notice.
Oh, Adriana, just unmute yourself and chime in.
No. It's very interesting what you guys are saying. Quick question.
You're
Oh,
muted
she just
again.
muted herself. You were not muted, then you were. And now you're gone. Oh, you're right there.
Now I'm here. Quick question. I have a rental that I
Yeah.
wanna transform into an Airbnb. Can you guys recommend a book or a YouTube channel that I should read or
Jim's got a
follow?
good book. Jim's got a good book for this.
Awesome.
So he's getting it right now. He sent it to me. I don't remember what it was. I definitely haven't read it yet.
I think it's in my bag. It's Short-Term Rental, Long-Term Wealth by Avery Carl.
Can you type the author? I
Yep,
can
yep.
find it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, short-term rental, long-term wealth.
I have a question on this. I'm supposed to have a closing today, and it's been ridiculous that they're going through a divorce. Anyway, the title has it as they're married, but funding shows that they're divorced, and we like fought tooth and nail to make sure that we had all the divorce decrees to make sure that it closes. But now title's saying that they can't do anything because they're showing as married. Any suggestions?
Where are they showing as married?
I guess there was a form that my clients filled out, and he put it as married, but he's not. That he had to
It's
be
a
divorced.
form that he filled out. It's not an official document. So push back on title and say, hey, it's a form he filled out. He's not married. Here's the divorce decree.
Like it's
Okay.
filed with the county, the divorce decree, like if they're legally, if it's official.
And the judge hasn't signed off on it yet, but we have all the other forms that they filed.
Well, then they may not legally be divorced.
Yeah. If it's not signed by a judge. I don't know why it takes so long to get a judge to sign a divorce decree if neither party's fighting it.
Yeah, it takes, they said 7 to 14 days. 14 days would take it to April 2nd, which,
Okay. But when did we start this? 7 days ago?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Have we talked to the title company and see if there's any remedies beyond delaying closing for this document?
Yeah, well, I called him yesterday. We got clear to close yesterday. And then in the evening, I got the call saying there's a hiccup with title and that they're trying to change their paperwork.
You the buyer or seller?
I'm buyer side.
So the buyer's buying it, the husband's buying it without the wife.
Yeah.
Now there's a hiccup. It sounds like they just need a waiver.
That's why I was like, can't they just sign something that says I'm not entitled to this, don't want it? It's all
Yeah,
you.
that's exactly what they need. That's simple stuff. Who's the title company?
Titled Security, Donna Pedersen.
Oh, Donna should know that.
Maybe we don't have the full picture. Have you called and talked to Donna directly?
Yesterday, not since I got the news that they signed as married.
So the buyer signed yesterday.
Yeah,
And
my
they
buyer's
signed
been in the
incorrectly.
hospital, so he was at. I don't know what was going on, but
But
yeah,
now we have a bigger picture. It's not that we're waiting on documents, is that the buyer signed incorrectly. And
oh, he didn't sign the docs. There's something I don't know what title has, but something's showing that he's married, and my mortgage group is like, no, we have him divorced. We have all the paperwork, and
it doesn't matter if they're married or not. You can sign a waiver. It's releasing the wife, the spouse, from purchasing it and getting on title.
Yeah, the quitclaim deed, right?
I can't remember what it's called.
Well, I don't think a quitclaim deed would be applicable yet because they don't hold title.
No. Yeah, it's not a quitclaim deed. It's some kind of like release.
Because I've asked it before because there was a couple that they didn't want. They were still married and they didn't want her to have like rights to it. It's some waiver of the like what do you call it? Because we're not joint custody, but you know what I'm saying. Like shared assets.
what's his is hers, and what's hers is hers. State. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Oh, there's no bitterness there whatsoever.
Hey, but it's a VA loan. Does that matter?
Who's the VA eligible buyer?
The buyer.
Yeah, she's not on the loan then, right?
No, she's not on a loan, and that was one of the requirements because of her credit is just shit, or she's got a lot of debt, and he wouldn't qualify if she was on it. So she had to make sure that they were divorced in order to get it.
Sounds like they're just maybe not. Title's probably seeing that they not legally finalized in county records, but like Dan said, you should be able to do that form that waives.
My wife had to sign one when I bought my mom's house, so I know it's possible. It's just another document. My wife had to go down and sign. Is the wife willing to go sign?
I think so. Yeah.
That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. After we get off this call, call Donna.
Okay.
Just say, hey, Donna. So we lost Justin already, Jim. Just poofed. I'm gonna reevaluate that relationship.
School. I mean, there's always an excuse, right?
Always an excuse. It's okay. Joanne was getting her kids to school and she ran over one of them, got a flat tire.
It happens.
It happens. Good conversation today, guys. Just random as hell. Nothing of any centrical value, but I'm glad that we gave some value back. And if that's something, ask questions, get answers. Adriana, it's always worth the time when you get on the call. Thank you for showing up. It's not me, it's you. Everyone else that shows up here. Jim, hopefully you find a deal here in Arizona and gives you a reason to come down so we can have lunch.
That'd be fun.
So, any other thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? Jessica, you got 2 big hurdles now. You're going to talk to your friend that's upstairs. You got a lot of people to your house. I didn't find you to be that sociable. I would hate that. I would hate people being in my house that much.
She's a ninja. You think she's like all shy and like introverted, and then she's just like, haha, just kidding. I am hustle.
Because I have 73 friends at my house right now, and all of them. Find a referral partner. You're going to talk to Christina, and then afterwards, you're going to talk to the mom or dad, whoever's actually coming into town when you show them houses. Build some rapport, ask some good questions, make some relationships happen. The rest of you, get to work. I'm tired of talking to just Christina and Jessica. I'm kidding. I just want you guys all to be massively successful. Like,
Could we hear you sing again before you get off? Yay.
did I sing before?
Yeah.
Can you animate your AI bot with hair and make him sing?
I can probably figure out. There's
Oh,
probably an
good.
app for that. So
Rap.
rap? You want me to rap? I can hardly pronounce words correctly, let alone let them rhyme. You're wild. Get out of here.